Miss Daisy is collecting it today. I started it, but then I got sleepy and hungry, and then sleepy again. I started it, but then I got sleepy. Come on, I'll help you. We still have 20 minutes. We'll have 20 minutes. We'll have 20 minutes. We'll have 20 minutes. You can do it. Just one more question. You can do it. I did it! See? A little effort goes a long way.
Please like and subscribe for more stories.
Well, the best time of day ever's finally over.
Welcome to Magical Kids Stories.
In a bright, bustling shopping mall, three best friends, Zach, Milo, and Riff, went for shopping. Have introduction.
Hi, I'm Zach. I'm the brains of our team. I love numbers and helping my friends. Hi, I'm Milo. I get messy sometimes, but my friends always make things better. Heyo! I'm Riff. I'm the funny one. I make sure everyone has a good time.
They looked different on the outside, purple, green, and pink spiky hair, but in their hearts, they were a perfect team. One afternoon, they wandered through the mall eating ice cream. Zach was busy calculating their weekly allowance on a small calculator. Milo was trying to enjoy ice cream, and Riff was laughing, telling jokes as usual. Suddenly, Milo's ice cream began to melt too fast. It dripped on his hand, then on the floor, then plop, the scoop fell off completely, leaving only a sad, empty cone. Milo's face dropped. "I saved all week for this," he whispered, ready to cry. Riff placed a gentle hand on Milo's shoulder. Zach looked at the calculator, sighed, and said, "Okay, I can spare a few coins. We can get you another scoop." Together, they walked to the ice cream counter. Zach made what he could. Riff told silly jokes to distract Milo. They didn't let him feel alone for even a second. When the new ice cream arrived, Milo held it carefully. "You guys, thanks. You didn't have to." Zach nudged him. "Of course we did. That's what friends are for." And that day, the mall didn't just echo with footsteps, it echoed with friendship.
Please like and subscribe for more stories.
Have you ever really, really wanted something, worked hard for it, only to fall short, and then tell yourself, I didn't want it anyway? It's a surprisingly common feeling, and it actually has a name, inspired by a story that's thousands of years old. Let's talk about the fox and the grapes. Imagine a fox, sly and clever, strolling through a forest on a hot summer day. He's thirsty, he's hungry, and his stomach is rumbling. Suddenly, he looks up and sees the most amazing sight. A vine, heavy with a cluster of ripe, juicy purple grapes, glistening in the sunlight. "Ah," he thinks, "just what I need to quench my thirst." He positions himself right under the grapes, crouches down, and leaps. He stretches his paws out, snapping his jaws, but he misses. The grapes are just a little too high. "No problem," he tells himself. I'll just try again. He takes a few steps back, gets a running start, and leaps with all his might. Again, he falls short, landing in a dusty heap. He tries again and again and again. He jumps, he twists, he scrambles, but no matter what he does, he just can't reach those tempting grapes. He's getting tired, frustrated, and a little embarrassed, even though no one is watching. Finally, exhausted and defeated, he stops. He looks up at the grapes one last time, wrinkles his nose, and says with a sniff, HMPH. I'm sure they're sour anyway. I wouldn't eat them even if they fell projettos my feet. They're not worth my time, and with his nose in the air, he turns and walks away, trying to convince himself that he never really wanted them in the first place. This classic fable from Aesop gives us the term sour grapes. It's a perfect illustration of a psychological defense mechanism called cognitive dissonance. It's that uncomfortable feeling we get when our actions don't align with our beliefs or desires. The fox desired the grapes, but his action failing to get them created a conflict. So, how did he resolve it? Instead of accepting his failure or admitting he couldn't reach them, he changed his belief about the grapes. He convinced himself they were undesirable or sour. By doing this, he protected his ego. It's easier to say I do not want it than to admit I can't have it. We see this all the time in our own lives. Maybe you didn't get that job promotion and told your friends. It would have been too much stress anyway. Or you got rejected by someone you had a crush on and thought, well, I can see now we weren't a good match. It's a way our minds try to make us feel better about disappointment. The key lesson here isn't to never give up. Sometimes it's wise to know when to walk away. The real wisdom is in our reaction to failure. Instead of devaluing the goal, we can practice self-compassion and honesty. It's okay to say, I really wanted that, and I'm disappointed it didn't work out. I tried my best, and now I'll learn from this and move on to the next opportunity. Recognizing when we're having a sour grapes moment is a powerful tool for it allows us to face our disappointments honestly without tricking ourselves. Acknowledging our true feelings is the first step toward genuine growth and resilience. So the next time you find yourself thinking something is sour, take a moment to ask yourself, is it really, or is it just a little out of reach? Thanks so much for watching and thinking about this with me. If you enjoyed this little dive into fables and psychology, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. See you next time. Hey everyone, have you ever heard the saying, united we stand, divided we fall? It's more than just a catchy phrase. It's a timeless piece of wisdom, perfectly captured in an old story.
In a quiet forest at dawn, humble Ali Baba works hard, chopping wood beneath the golden light of morning. But his peace is broken. A rising cloud of dust catches his eye. Someone, or something, is coming. He hides from behind a tree. him inside. Gold, jewels, silks beyond imagination, a fortune in a quiet forest at dawn. Humble Ali Baba works hard, chopping wood beneath the golden light of morning. But his peace is broken. A rising cloud of dust catches his eye. Someone or something is coming. He hides. From behind a tree, he watches 40 fierce riders thunder past, thieves, led by a stern captain. The captain halts before a great rock and speaks the words, "Open sesame." Before Ali Baba's astonished eyes, a secret cave appears. The thieves vanish inside, their faces proud and sure. The cave seals behind them, leaving silence once more. When they return, their sacks bulge with treasure. The captain closes the cave, close sesame, and they ride away. Alone again, Ali Baba steps out from hiding, his heart pounding with wonder and temptation. He approaches the rock, whispers the words he heard, "Open sesame." The stone shifts open, light spills from within. Magic and mystery beckon him inside. Gold, jewels, silks beyond imagination. A fortune glitters before his eyes. He takes only what he needs, quietly, gratefully, and seals the cave once more. At home, he shares his secret with his wife, but unseen, his brother Kasim listens, and greed begins to stir. Kasim demands the secret word. Against his better judgment, Ali Baba tells him. Kasim rushes to the cave, shouting the words, "Open sesame!" and wealth floods his sight. But greed consumes him. He gathers and gathers until he forgets the words that would set him free. The thieves return. Their fury is swift and merciless. Kasim's greed meets a grim end. Back home, worry grows. Clever Morgiana, Ali Baba's loyal maid, begins to sense danger. The captain disguises himself as an oil merchant. 40 jars, but not all hold oil. That night, Morgiana listens closely and hears whispers from the jars. The truth dawns. With courage and cunning, she acts, turning the thieves' plot upon themselves. The captain returns to strike again, but Morgiana's quick mind and brave heart save them all. Grateful and moved, Ali Baba honors her wisdom. Peace returns to their home. Now rich in kindness and in fortune, Ali Baba smiles beneath the setting sun, forever thankful for loyalty and courage.
आपको रोज अपना 100% देने से क्या रोक रहा है?
बिजी स्केड्यूल में सब मैनेज करना इट्स इम्पॉसिबल
वीट प्योर जो 3 मिनट में काम शुरू करे. So roll up your sleeves and just beat it.
Welcome to Magical Kid Stories.
In the heart of a dark forest, two young siblings wandered alone, Hansel and Gretel, searching for their way home. Gretel whispered nervously, "Hansel, are you sure we're going the right way?" And Hansel replied bravely, "Don't worry, I left breadcrumbs behind us." Just when hope seemed lost, the children stumbled upon a house made entirely of candy and gingerbread. Gretel gasped, "Wow, look at all the sweets!" And Hansel smiled wide. "It's like a dream come true." But inside the sugary home, a strange old woman appeared, smiling sweetly. She said, "Come in, my dears, you must be starving." Hansel hesitated. "Thank you, ma'am," he murmured, unsure. As they ate their fill, the witch's eyes grew wicked. She laughed. "You'll make a fine roast, little boy." Gretel shouted in fear, "Hansel, run!" But the witch caught him fast, locking him in a cage. But Gretel, quick and clever, thought of a plan. With a calm voice, she said, "Is it hot enough, dear witch? Maybe you should check inside." The witch smirked. Perhaps you're right," and bent toward the oven. Then, with one brave push, Gretel sent the witch tumbling into her own oven. The witch shrieked, "No, my sweets!" And Hansel cried out with joy, "You did it, Gretel!" With the witch gone, the children found a chest filled with gold and jewels. Gretel smiled, "We can finally go home." And Hansel laughed, "and never eat candy houses again." And so Hansel and Gretel returned home to their loving mother. She cried with joy, "My children, you're home!" And together they said, "We missed you, Mother." At last, the family was whole again. And from that day on, they never feared the forest again.
Please like and subscribe for more stories. Welcome to Magical Kids Stories.
Once upon a time, there lived a poor miller who had 3 sons. When the miller died, he left his mill to the eldest son, his donkey to the second, and only a cat to the youngest. The youngest son felt very sad. "What will I do with just a cat?" he sighed. "I'll surely starve." But the cat, who was very clever, spoke up. "Do not worry, master," said the cat. "Just give me a pair of boots and a sack, and you shall see that you are not as poor as you think." The young man was surprised to hear a talking cat, but he trusted him. He bought the cat a fine pair of boots and gave him a sack. Puss in Boots went into the fields where many rabbits lived. He put some carrots in his sack and pretended to be dead. When a rabbit came to eat, he quickly caught it and hurried to the king's palace. "Your Majesty," said Puss, bowing deeply, "my master, the Marquis of Carabas, sends you this rabbit as a gift." The king was pleased and thanked the cat. Every few days, Puss brought more gifts, partridges, ducks, and rabbits, all saying they were from the Marquis of Carabas. One day, the clever cat learned that the king would be traveling along the river with his beautiful daughter. He ran home to his master and said, "Go bathe in the river, master, just as I tell you." As his master bathed, Puss hid his clothes. When the king's carriage passed by, the cat shouted, "Help! Help! My master, the Marquis of Carabas, has been robbed of his clothes." The king recognized Puss and immediately ordered fine clothes to be brought for the young man. Dressed like a nobleman, the miller's son looked very handsome. and the princess began to smile at him. Meanwhile, Puss ran ahead to a great castle owned by a terrible ogre. The ogre could turn into any animal he wished. "Is it true you can turn into anything?" asked Puss boldly. "Of course," growled the ogre, turning into a lion. Puss pretended to be scared. "That's amazing, but surely you can't turn into something small, like a mouse?" The ogre laughed and instantly became a tiny mouse. In a flash, Puss pounced and ate him up. When the king's carriage reached the castle, Puss ran out and bowed. "Welcome, Your Majesty, to the castle of my master, the Marquis of Carabas." The king was astonished by the grand castle and the lands around it. He was so impressed that he offered his daughter's hand in marriage to the young man. The poor miller's son married the princess, became a prince, and lived happily ever after. As for Puss in Boots, he became a noble cat and never chased mice again, except for fun.
Please like and subscribe for more stories.
एक गांव में एक किसान अपने 2 बेटों अहमद और मोहम्मद के साथ रहता था। अहमद बहुत चालाक था, जबकि मोहम्मद मासूम और कम अक्ल था। किसान के पास एक गाय, एक फलदार दरख्त और एक कंबल था। बूढ़े किसान के इंतकाल के बाद बड़े भाई अहमद ने मोहम्मद से कहा, "हम ये सब कुछ आधा आधा बांट लेते हैं। देखो, इस गाय का पिछला हिस्सा मैं ले लेता हूँ और इसका अगला हिस्सा तुम ले लो।" मोहम्मद बेवकूफ था, मान गया। फिर वो चले दरख्त की तरफ। अहमद ने चालाकी दिखाते हुए मोहम्मद से कहा, "ऐसा करते हैं कि दरख्त का निचला हिस्सा तुम ले लो और ऊपर वाला हिस्सा मैं ले लेता हूँ।" मोहम्मद हर बात पर राजी था, मान गया। अब अहमद ने कहा, "चलो, कंबल को हम आधा तो कर नहीं सकते, तो ऐसा करते हैं कि सुबह के वक्त कंबल को तुम इस्तेमाल करना और रात के वक्त मैं ले लूंगा।" मोहम्मद ये भी मान गया। मोहम्मद बेचारा हर वक्त गाय को चारा खिलाता रहा और अहमद इसका दूध पी जाता। अहमद दरख्त के ऊपर चढ़कर फल खाता रहता और मोहम्मद मुंह देखता रहता। अहमद तो रात को कंबल लेकर मजे से सो जाता। मोहम्मद रात को सर्दी से कांपता रहता और करवटें बदलता रहता। चंद हफ्तों के बाद इसका एक दोस्त आया। उसने मोहम्मद को परेशान देखा तो वजह पूछी। मोहम्मद ने अपने दोस्त को सारी बात बता दी। दोस्त ने उसे एक मशवरा दिया। मोहम्मद खुशी खुशी अपने घर चला गया। घर पहुंचा तो अहमद गाय का दूध दो रहा था। उधर से मोहम्मद डंडा ले आया और गाय को मारना शुरू कर दिया। अहमद जो पीछे गाय का दूध निकाल रहा था, बेचैन होकर बोला, "ये क्या कर रहे हो? नजर नहीं आ रहा दूध निकाल रहा हूँ।" मोहम्मद ने जवाब दिया, "अगला हिस्सा मेरा है, मैं जो चाहूँ करूँ।" अहमद परेशानी की हालत में वहां से चला गया। फिर कुछ देर बाद अहमद दरख्त से फल उतारने लगा तो मोहम्मद फौरन कुल्हाड़े से दरख्त काटने लगा। अहमद ने मना किया तो मोहम्मद ने कहा, "दरख्त का निचला हिस्सा मेरा है, मैं जो मर्जी करूं।" अहमद के पास अब कोई चारा नहीं था, इसलिए खामोशी से चला गया। अब शाम होने को थी। शाम से पहले मोहम्मद ने कंबल को गीला कर दिया। अहमद ने देखा तो परेशानी से कहा, "ये क्या कर रहे हो? मैं रात को कैसे सोऊंगा?" मोहम्मद झट से बोला, "शाम से पहले कंबल मेरा है, मैं इसे धो रहा हूँ।" अहमद कंबल के बगैर सर्दी से ठिठुरता रहा। जब वो दोनों सुबह उठे, अहमद ने मोहम्मद से मुआफ़ी मांगी और अपनी गलती तस्लीम कर ली। फिर मोहम्मद से कहा कि आज से हम सब कुछ मिलकर इस्तेमाल करेंगे। मोहम्मद ने उसे मुआफ कर दिया और दोनों हंसी खुशी रहने लगे।
Please like and subscribe for more stories.
भूल ये हुई है मुझसे थोड़ा सा कुछ दिल में रह गया
क्या करो?
सेट करो खास चाय बना के तुम्हारा मूड
समझते हैं एक दूसरे को, इसीलिए बने हैं एक दूसरे के लिए। जैसे चाय को समझे सिर्फ नेस्ले एवरीडे।
From Nestle. The new L'Oréal Paris Glycolic Bright Serum for instantly glowing skin.
एक गांव में अरमान नामी आदमी रहता था। उसके पास कोई नौकरी नहीं थी। एक दिन उसने सोचा कि वो नौकरी ढूंढने शहर जाएगा। उसके पास सिर्फ 3 अशरफियां थी। वो अपने सफर पर निकल तो उसे वहां बहुत से लोग गया कि उसे यहाँ नौकरी जरूर मिल जाएगी, मगर सबसे पहले कहीं रहने उसने देखा कि एक घर के बाहर लिखा है ऊपर वाला कमरा खाली। उसने सोचा कि वो यहाँ रह सकता है। दरवाजा खटखटाया तो अंदर से गुस्से से भरा आदमी बाहर आया और पूछा क्या चाहिए। अरमान ने कहा मुझे रहने के लिए कमरा चाहिए। आदमी ने कहा कि किराया 3 अशरफियां होगा। अरमान घबरा गया कि इसके पास तो 3 ही अशरफियां हैं। इसने कहा कि मेरे पास सिर्फ 3 अशरफियां हैं और मैंने नौकरी भी तो ढूंढनी है, मैं तीनों नहीं दे सकता, आप थोड़ा कम कर दें। आदमी ने फिर कहा 3 अशरफियां। अरमान अशरफियां दे दी और उसे कमरा मिल गया। लजीज खुशबू आई कि वो उसकी जानिब चल पड़ा। चलते चलते नीचे वो उस आदमी के पास पहुंच गया जो सूप बना रहा था। वहां लोगों का रश था। अरमान को भूख लगी हुई थी, उसने भी सूप मांगा तो आदमी ने कहा 3 अशरफियां। अरमान ने कहा कि मेरे पास कोई अशरफी नहीं है, आप मुझे ऐसे ही सूप दे दें। लेकिन आदमी ने कहा 3 अशरफियां। अरमान ने कहा कोई अशरफी बाकी नहीं है, आप मदद करें। लेकिन आदमी ने कहा 3 अशरफी। मजबूरन उसे भूखा रहना पड़ा। खैर वो वापस आकर कमरे की बालकनी में बैठ गया और सोचा कि सूप की खुशबू ही सूंघ लूं, शायद भूख मिट जाए। आदमी ने देख लिया और उसे बहुत गुस्सा आया कि वो इसके सूप की खुशबू चुरा रहा है। उसने अरमान को अपने पास बुलाया और कहा, तुम मेरे सूप की खुशबू चुरा रहे थे ना, अब तुम्हें इसकी कीमत चुकानी होगी। अरमान ने बहुत कहा कि मैंने सूप की खुशबू नहीं चुराई, लेकिन आदमी उसे लेकर गली के कोने में ले गया जो खुद को काजी कहता था। दोनों ने काजी को अपनी अपनी कहानी बताई। कुछ देर बाद काजी ने अपना फैसला सुनाया। वो कहने लगा, अरमान ने तेरे सूप की खुशबू चुराई है, ये लो उसकी कीमत। ये कहते हुए काजी ने अपनी मेज पर एक एक करके 3 अशरफियां फेंकी। 3 बार ठिन 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 की आवाज आई। काजी ने कहा, तुम्हें सूप की खुशबू की कीमत मिल गई। गुस्सैला आदमी कहने लगा, मगर ये तो सिर्फ आवाज थी। काजी ने कहा, अरमान ने सूप की खुशबू चुराई है, सूप नहीं, तो तुम्हें मैंने सिक्कों की आवाज से कीमत चुका दी है। अक्लमंदी से हर मामले का हल निकल सकता है।
Good morning. Wow. Am I glad to hear from you? Oh my gosh, you won't believe what just happened. I am so excited to tell you. Oh yeah, cleaning up, having a blast, making this mess disappear.
Hold on, I'm trying to stir this while you're making me laugh. It's getting messy.
Oh, hello there. Hi. Hi, how are you doing today?
And then she said,
Wait! Oh dear! Hang on, I seem to have a bit of a mess. The plants are everywhere.
told him, "You can't just expect miracles." Wait, hold on, this cookie is incredible! Oh, I got that swing, me and my machine, dancing all day, keeping the carpet clean, yeah! I love you. Bye.
पंच चुवे घर से नकले करने चले शिकार एक चूहा रह गया पीछे बाकी रह गए चार चूहे जोश में आकर लगे बजाने एक चूहे को आ गई खांसी बाकी रह गए तीन चूहे डर कर बोले घर को भाग चलो एक चूहे ने बात ना मानी बाकी रह गए वो दो चूहे फिर मिले पर बाकी दोनों ही थे नए को एक चूहे को खा गई बली बाकी रह गया एक चूहा जो रह गया बाकी कर ले उसने शादी बेहुई उसको मिली लगड़ा था यूं हुई बर्बाद एक चूहा जो रह गया बाकी कर ले उसने शादी बेहुई उसको मिली लगड़ा का यूं हुई बर्बादी All aboard, a train is awaited, bright boxcars, bears are related, careening and climbing the colorful course, dashing and dipping with powerful driving direction. Everyone expects the exciting next escape. Foxes and friends, feeling fantastic, no fear. Going over green hills, a great golden glow. Happy the hours, high and ho. Interesting insects in Ivy Islands incline. Joyful journey, the jumping, joyful jive is just joyful jumping. Kindly keeping the kids kicking and cool. Look at the landscape, lovely and lush. Mountains of mist, the morning is mellow. Neat little nooks where new nestlings nap. O's on Outlook, opening our options. Paper cut pads, perfectly pleasant and pure. Quickly the quarries, quietness is quenched. on rails, the radiant bright rocks, swirling smokestacks, sailing in sky. Together we travel to town, we try. Underneath us the upside down urchin undulates. Valleys so vibrant, a vision of velvet, waving to whales in the watery way. Xenops amine as we express excellence extra exuberant. Yellow and yummy the yards that we yarn, zipping along to the zenith, zany and zestful.
नीडो स्कूल एज न्यूट्रिशन, जिसमें मौजूद इजाफी न्यूट्रिएंट्स इसकी ग्रोथ, लर्निंग और इम्यूनिटी को सपोर्ट करे।
नया गार्नियर ब्राइट कंप्लीट बूस्टर सीरम fades dark spots by 43% और दे even and brighter skin. Garnier Bright Complete Boost.
एक खामोश और रोशन सुबह थी जब अली बाबा, एक सादा लकड़हारा, जंगल में अपनी रोजी कमाने के लिए लकड़ियां काट रहा था। उसके चेहरे पर मेहनत और सुकून झलक रहा था। अचानक उसकी नजर दूर उफुक पर उठती धूल के एक बादल पर पड़ी। उसकी आंखें हैरत और एक दबी हुई तशवीश से फैल गईं। जल्द ही 40 घर सवारों का एक मजबूत काफिला नजर आया। ये मशहूर चोर थे जिनके चेहरों पर सख्ती और अज़्म नुमाया था। अली बाबा ने तेजी से एक दरख्त के पीछे पनाह ली। चोर एक बड़ी चट्टान के सामने रुके। सरदार घोड़े से उतरा। एक पुरएतमाद मुस्कुराहट के साथ उसने खुल जा समसम कहा। एक जादुई गार का दरवाजा नमूदार हुआ और अली बाबा हैरत से देखता रह गया। चोर फख्र और तकब्बुर के साथ गार में दाखिल हो गए। सरदार ने आखिरी मुतमईन नजर डाली। अली बाबा का मुंह खुले का खुला रह गया। वो इस हैरत अंगेज मंजर पर यकीन नहीं कर पा रहा था। थोड़ी देर बाद चोर मालो असबाब से भरे थैले लेकर गार से बाहर आए। सरदार ने फिर बंद हो जा समसम कहा और गार का दरवाजा दोबारा गायब हो गया। चोर अपने घोड़ों पर सवार होकर रवाना हो गए। चोरों के जाने के बाद अली बाबा आहिस्ता आहिस्ता अपनी पनाहगाह से निकला। उसके चेहरे पर खौफ, हैरत और एक नया जोश था। उसने गहरा सांस लिया। हिम्मत जमा करके अली बाबा एहतियात से चट्टान के करीब पहुंचा। चारों तरफ नजर दौड़ाकर यकीन किया कि कोई नहीं। फिर हिचकचाते हुए उसने खुल जा समसम कहा। मोजज़ाती तौर पर गार का दरवाजा खुल गया। अली बाबा की आंखें हैरत से फैल गईं और उसके चेहरे पर खुशी की लहर दौड़ गई। गार के अंदर का मंजर देखकर अली बाबा का जबड़ा गिर गया। सोने, हीरों और कीमती कपड़ों के ढेरों ने उसे घेर रखा था। उसने एक सोने का सिक्का उठाया और उसके चेहरे पर एक पुरसुकून मुस्कुराहट फैल गई। वो तेजी से कुछ सोने के थैले भरता है, मोहतात अंदाज में बाहर निकलकर गार को बंद करता है और जल्दी से अपने घर की तरफ रवाना हो जाता है। घर पहुंचकर अली बाबा ने अपनी खुशी अपनी बीवी के साथ बांटी। पहले वो हैरान हुई, फिर खुशी से झूम उठी। लेकिन उनकी बातों को लालची कासिम ने सुन लिया, जिसके चेहरे पर तमा साफ दिखाई दे रही थी। कासिम अपनी आंखों में लालच लिए अली बाबा के पास आया। उसने गार का राज जानने के लिए हंगामा किया और अली बाबा ने मजबूरन उसे जादुई लफ्ज बता दिया। कासिम फौरन गार की तरफ भागा। पुरएतमाद अंदाज में खुल जा समसम कहने पर गार खुल गई और उसका चेहरा खुशी से चमक उठा। गार के अंदर कासिम लालच में इस कदर गुम हो गया कि वो तेजी से खजाना जमा करने लगा। उसे वक्त गुजरने का एहसास ही ना हुआ और उसका चेहरा बेकाबू ख्वाहिश का अक्कास था। अचानक चोर वापस आ गए। सरदार ने कासिम का घोड़ा देखा और उसके चेहरे पर गुस्सा और